Hi, it's Natasha. Welcome to a power yoga class. It's going to be a ladder style where I add on to the flow. Come into child's pose and take a couple deep breaths, grounding into our space, and then we're going to get right into the practice. Go ahead and roll yourself over those thighs. You can keep the knees together or separate them, whatever feels good for you. Let the shoulders hang heavy, soften the muscles in the face, forehead, eyebrows, jaw, and tongue soften. Meet your body exactly where it is. Notice if anything's coming up for you. See if you can let that go, and then take a deep breath in. As you sigh, imagine letting it out. Deep breath in, and big sigh out. Round up to kneeling. And we'll just take a little cat-cow here, round and arch. Hands to knees, hands to hips, chest to sky. Exhale, round. Feel the pelvis tilting forward. Feel the hip flexors and quads lengthen. And then reach those fingertips back, shine the heart up, possibly dropping the head back if that feels good. Retract the shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale and exhale, tuck the chin. Take those hands out, extend your child's pose, and then maybe slide forward for a little puppy pose. No force, nothing too deep. Walk the hands in, stretch one set of toes out, rock. And switch, left toes back, rock. Forward on the fingertips, back on the ball of the foot. Come back to the neutral tabletop, flip the palms backwards, bend the elbows a little bit. See if you can just do this little baby push-up where we're just gonna try to slide our elbows into our ribs, and then we'll flip the palms upside down. Take some wiggles here in the fingers. Let's take fists, and then bob the knees up and down a few times, pulling that pit of the belly in, protracting the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the palms down, tuck the toes, take a little down dog stretch, finding length in the hamstrings. And just moving in a way that feels good for your body right now. No judgment on what's coming up. If you're feeling tight in the hamstrings, just breathe and move. Pivot one knee and twist under. Pivot and twist a couple times. You can get really liquidy, kind of fluid. Or again, just whatever the body is craving, whatever feels great. Let's come on down. All right, bring the hands under the shoulders. When we scoop the right knee into the nose, we're gonna lift up into a downward facing dog. So pick up those right toes, tuck and lift hips, knee down, extend toes back like you're doing cow. Lift the head, chest, and tailbone, squeeze the booty up, point the hip bone down, and then repeat that. Tuck and lift hips. Nose to knee. Knee down under hip, right leg back, retract shoulder blades. Round the spine, tuck, and extend. 2 more like that, tuck, and extend. On this one, tuck. When we extend, can you hover the knee instead of put it down? Hold it here. No, it's hard. And then abduct the right leg to the side. Look at that knee. Can you let it hover? And then bring that foot forward right outside the mat. Take a moment here. Bend and straighten. Take a twist towards the right heel. Lift. So your foot's at an angle slightly off the mat. And we're twisting and rotating the spine. Take a deep breath here. Try to send that right hip down. Flex the toes. Inhale and exhale. Slide that foot out laterally. And then send the hips back for a child's pose stretch. Forehead to mat. You can keep the toes tucked under, or if that's too intense, the top of the foot can be down. Go ahead and slip back up to tabletop with extended leg. Lift the left arm and thread the needle. Twisting under. Right elbow can lift, kind of peek out through that armpit. You can take the fingertips over the head, or perhaps lift the arm and draw it back away from the extended leg. You could also slip it behind the back body and just work on the twist, and again, let it feel good. Should feel pretty easy. No force. Good. Slip that right hand back under the shoulder and then pick yourself up. Expand the left arm out and the right leg up, and then swim the heel back. See if you can reach for a tiger pose. Hug heel in, kick toes up. If you'd like, you could pop up onto fingertips. Fingertips and toes, squeeze, let the shoulder open. Draw the right hip down, kick, 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 kick. And extend and release. Back to all fours. Take a moment here. Big breath in and out. Tuck right toes under, left knee to nose as you lift hips into like a downward facing dog. Drop right knee gently. Extend left toes out. Squeeze the glutes, lower the hip, pull shoulders away from ears. Continue that movement. Lift and tuck. Exhale. Inhale, extension, knee down. Inhale, lift and tuck. Make it nice and strong. Your full range of motion. Tuck and lift. Lower and extend. Tuck and lift. Push the shoulders down. Lift those hips. Tuck, tuck, tuck like you mean it. Right knee down. This one, tuck and lift. And then hover the right knee. Don't put it down. Extend the left toes back. Hold. Expand the leg out to the side. Abductors. Send it forward. And then everything lands. You can swing the hips forward and back. Like a low lunge, almost like a lizard lunge to a half split. Wide. One more time. Hold that half split. Right hand under shoulder, twist. Stack shoulders. See if you can stack ribs. Press that left hip back. Flex the toes if you can. Breathe. And release. Slide the left foot outside the left hip. Rock back, forehead to mat. Take a breath here. Again, the toes can stay tucked or not, up to you. It's a nice stretch on the feet though. And slip your hands, shoulders over your wrists. Take the right arm up and thread it on under. Side of shoulder and head come down. Left fingertips can tent over the head. As you peek up towards the sky, continue to rotate. Pull the belly in, maybe lift the left arm up and send it away. Perhaps wrapping behind the back body and continuing to breathe and find space in your twist. Head should feel comfortable, rolling up towards the back of the head, spinning the belly up, and we'll release. Take that left hand, put it right under the shoulder, pick yourself out up. Right hand expands to the side, and then we lift the left leg up to the side as well. Send the left toes back, reach for the top of the foot if you can. Hug heel in, kick toes up, perhaps popping onto fingertips if you'd like. Kick, kick, kick. Allow the right shoulder to open, left hip still rotating downward. Chest and sky and gaze upward. Breathe. And then slowly release out of that. Come on down. Forearms, elbows under shoulders for cat-cow on forearms. Exhale, I want you to tuck the pelvis. Really give me a strong pelvic tilt and a protracted shoulder. So we're squeezing. This should feel like work. Inhale, lift, head, chest, and tailbone. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Now, tuck those toes under again. Camel sweeps. You can widen the knees hip width. Slip one hand back and then swivel into a single arm camel. And each time, maybe you start to open a little more. Circle other way, sweep. Heel of palm to heel. And then try to spin, open, You can hang out on the side and then work the chest up, hips over knees. 2 more like that, maybe moving a little more fluid and then trying to turn the chest and gaze up. 1 more time, spin, circle sweep, and lift. Tuck the chin, come back to forearm table. 1 more time, let's move fluid. Exhale, curl, lift, curl, lift. Camel sweep, sweep over to one side and spin. Maybe cactus the elbow here. Of that free hand as you spin the heart up. Get a little deeper each one. Circle sweep. You can support the head in the hand if that feels better. Circle and sweep. All right, come on back. Downward facing dog. Send those hips back, pedal, and breathe. Widen your stance. We're gonna take a little spinal wave, rounding the spine, and then sending the hips back for 2. Round forward. Come on back. This time, roll forward to upward facing. Hips through, shoulders, chest through shoulders. Inhale, spin the gaze upward, or you can keep a neutral neck and gaze up. That's fine too. Exhale, release it back. 1 more time. Cat back, rounding forward. Now swing the hips through up dog. Keep toes curled under. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet back under the hips and a little bit closer. Rock into the hands, into the feet. Hands and feet. And when you're ready, you're going to jump forward. Maybe tuck. Well, too much momentum for me. And then come on to forward fold. Uttanasana, let everything hang. Take your hands to the base of the neck, create space through that upper back, thoracic and cervical spine. And then let the hands fall. Counter stretch the wrists, even if you need to bend the knees. Wiggle the fingers, bend the knees, sway, swivel. Again, you're listening to your body. You never have to be still. Always these subtle movements that feel good for you. Ragdoll up. Rolling up the spine. 3, 2, 1. Tadasana. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit in your chair. Send the hips back. Forward fold. Halfway. Lifting the heart forward. Crown of the head forward. Almost like you're tilting into the toes. And then send the hips back. Sink into the heels. Utkatasana chair, this time all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift, spine and gaze long. Exhale, step or jump to plank. Knees, chest, shin. And send the hips back. Now, roll forward. Take the top of the feet down. Roll into cobra. Bend the elbows, land the hips. Squeeze shoulder blades back. Come on back, child's pose. Roll forward, knees, chest, chin, push up, roll back, roll forward, cobra, squeeze shoulder blades, roll the heels up to sky, squeeze the glutes, use the back muscles. Good, then press up to upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high. Bend the knee, stack open the hip, and then just swivel the knee in a half circle. Knees meet, knee to sky. Knees meet. You can internally rotate and then externally rotate. Ooh, falling almost. Tuck the knees in. Twist under if you'd like. Exhale, twist over. This time we're gonna spin the knee to the left elbow and then thread it on through for fallen triangle. From fallen triangle, if it feels good, we can bend and straighten. So fallen triangle to fallen warrior. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Bring that left hand down. Turn the hips downward. Take a moment to just rotate the hip. Feel the twist. Right knee to nose. Now we're going to take the right knee out and replace the right hand in lizard. Pop it up. From lizard, walk the left hand forward, swivel the right arm, horizon stretch. Hip can release, shoulder can collapse. Feel the side body stretch. Look back. Then push the shoulder down, spin all the way to the other side for Skandasana. All right, Skandasana, sit into that heel. Sweep the arms towards left toes, bounce away for 3, 2, head can hang heavy, 1, now side angle pose. Pick up the left toes, turn them to the back of the mat, left forearm to left quad, spin right shoulder and right arm up. Gentle tuck of the tailbone, bend in, spinning back home to warrior 2. We'll pick up the toes, turn them home, warrior 2. Gentle pelvic tilt, pull the arms in opposition, draw the right knee towards the right. Your vinyasa, if you're ready for full chaturanga, go for it. Or knees, chest, chin, step back, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing.
Left
right
leg up.
Bend the knee, stack, open the hip. Knees meet, knee open. And then start to get bigger and bigger, maybe internally rotating, twisting, lifting and twisting over. Twisting the knee in front of the knee under, twisting the knee up and over. Left knee to right elbow, twist. In plank, then thread the foot out as you either pop up onto right fingertips or go ahead and lift the arm up. Fallen triangle, bend into the front knee, fallen warrior. Triangle, arm reaches forward. Warrior, maybe support the head or reach upper back. One more time, fallen triangle, fallen warrior. Left hand down, spin the heel up, twist the right hip down. Then left knee comes towards nose, left hand lifts, step outside where the hand would be. Lizard, pop up. Right hand crawls forward, create a little more space, then left arm spins horizon. Let the right hip melt, let the shoulder come up towards the ear, maybe knee to nose. Big breath here, then push the shoulder down, elevate the hips, full spin the whole other direction for Skandasana. And don't worry about if you have to pick up your feet, you can always make those adjustments. They are not glued down. Skandasana. Spin arms towards right toes. Bend and bounce away. Let head fall heavy. 3, 2, 1. Side angle to the back of the mat. Turn right toes. Right forearm to right quad. Left arm spins up and over. Gently tuck the tailbone as you peel the left hip up. Stacking hips, ribs, and shoulders. Breathe here. Now pick up those feet and turn home for warrior 2. Pull arms in opposition, tuck pelvis, squeeze belly, straighten back knee, bend, front knee, cartwheel through your vinyasa. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward, down dog push-ups, elbows wide, maybe tap the head towards the mat. You don't have to land the heels down, you can be on the tiptoes. And then turn the elbows back as the crease goes forward for down dog to dolphin push-ups. A few times there. So this one, the elbows go back, we feel the triceps. And then when we turn to those regular push-ups, elbows go wide, we feel the deltoids, those shoulder press, upside down. Try a few on each way. And it's okay if you can't go all the way down, you could just bend and straighten. Or dolphin to hands. Let's try dolphin, jumping onto the hands to get forward. So bounce. When the hips go up, we pop onto the hands and jump forward. Up and forward fold. Utkatasana. Shake, shimmy, shake out those wrists. Ragdoll up. 3, 2, and 1. Palms forward. Tuck tailbone, lift crown of head to sky. Take a nice deep breath. All right, I threw my hair up. Let's flow. We're gonna add on to that flow now. Sweep into Utkatasana chair. Hips back, heart forward. Halfway forward fold. Gaze forward, lift onto the toes. Utkatasana chair, into the heels. Then your forward fold, sweep over the body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your vinyasa. Meet me in upward facing dog. Right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. This time right away, right knee to left elbow twist. Extend, fallen triangle. Bend, fallen warrior. Come on back. Spin the heel up, the hand down, knee to nose, hips up. That move we did in the warm-up. Then step outside the hand as you lift the hand. Hop. Lizard lunge, left hand forward, horizon, swivel back. All the way to Skandasana, side lunge, facing away from that lizard. Side angle pose right into it. Turn the toes, side angle. This time, side angle pose to active side angle pose. So here, we're going to hit Malasana. It's okay, again, to pick up your feet. You're gonna want your feet a little shorter range. So pop in, lower down. Whichever foot was easier to move is all good. Wiggle here from side to side. Sink through those heels. Lift proud through the chest, shoulders down, so straight spine. Facing forward, we're gonna practice Malasana to triangle pose. We pick up our toes forward and we swoosh our hips back. Does that make sense? Heel in, Malasana. Swivel that back knee, your left foot, out for triangle. And if you need to come up higher, that's okay. One more try. Malasana. Sweep the hips away as you turn the toes the direction you're going. Trikonasana. Nice. So from triangle pose, we're gonna drop into twisting lunge. This top arm comes down and we kind of hop the foot back, twisting lunge. Draw that right knee to the midline as you rotate, push out of that left hand, spread the fingers, scissor the inner thighs towards one another. All right, take a breath here, then place the right hand down, walk onto the left foot and a little kick through, right foot kicks through. So sort of like side plank, but we have the left knee bent. Hips towards heel, scoop up, feel the side body crunch. Hip towards heel and lift. Sit, you could even sit, and then lift. Now swing that ankle over the quad, figure four. Sit and lift. Try a few times there, and then we will sit in our figure four. You could bring the heel of the foot towards the crease of the elbow and give it a grab here. Try to deepening the external rotation on the right hip. So from here, we're going pigeon to the top of the mat. Prepare yourself to lift the hips, swing left hand forward, swing right knee forward, pop. Yes, go ahead and settle into your pigeon, whatever that means for you right now, whether you're keeping the shoulders actively lifted, taking some kind of bind, mermaid bind, or maybe float into more of a restorative pigeon. Take a couple breaths here. So this one will hold. The last time we go through the flow, we'll move quickly. We won't hold the poses. Big breath in and out. Again, maybe you want to go for an outside grip. Hug heel in, kick out. Any shape you want to make here. Left foot is going to spin around for half Lord of the Fish twist. Shift onto the right hip. Send that foot, circle it around. If you need to grab it, and sweep it around. Now create space so the hips can settle. And we'll add a twist. Right arm up, hook, and rotate. Let that left sit bone drop. Inhale, spine length, lift up. Exhale, rotate. Breathe into the stretch. Deep breath, and out. All right, come on out. This left foot is now going to come forward, and we're gonna shift our weight up. Lean forward, lift up. All right, step the right foot back, pyramid pose. All right, did we make that from seated? We uncrossed, we leaned forward, and then step back, pyramid. Nose to knee. Hands can do anything they'd like. Maybe reach up, maybe a quick bind, chest expansion. Take a breath here. Chin going down the leg, right hip forward, left hip back. Belly active. Walk the hands forward, set them down. Right knee to right armpit like a half crow or crane. All right, send the leg back. Now, where you came from, bend the knees, tap the knee down. So you're in like this 90-90 mini lunge. Straighten, shift pyramid, half a crane, tap the shoulder or really high into the armpit, hug the heel to butt. Step back, pyramid, drop in, tap. Take a moment here. It might be a fun place to try a little handstand. You don't have to. From this kneeling position, you could try to kick up into an L. Come back to the kneeling position. Swim the hands back. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest. One fluid motion, catch the balance. Eagle wrap, Garudasana. Right hand under, heel, hips sink back, elbows pull forward and up, sink. Now spin the right foot back, warrior three. Keep that eagle grip if you'd like. Let it go, spin the hips down to chair pose. Oh, I'm dripping sweat. From chair, halfway fold, tip into the toes. Utkatasana, chair, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Go ahead and take your vinyasa. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, bend the knee, stack hip. Right away, spin. Tap your elbow, twist. Thread the foot through. Fallen triangle, fallen warrior. Triangle, hands down, left knee to nose as you lift the hips. Now pop that left foot forward, lift the hand. Lizard, right hand spin, walks forward so we have space to swivel. Horizon stretch to Skandasana, facing the opposite side. Lift, if you need to pick up your foot. Skandasana, right away to side angle pose to the back of the mat. Turn toes back, spin heart up. Active side angle, both arms extend, bend, hang on to it. Then walk that, probably the extended foot in, Malasana. Bend into it. Any movements, rocking, just try to expand the chest forward, shoulders back. Now swing the hips to the right as you turn the toes to the left. Should feel pretty fluid. Bend Malasana, swivel the hip to Trikonasana. It can be higher if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Malasana, spin Trikonasana. Now remember, from here, it's a twisting lunge. Pop that foot back, drop and twist. Now your heel is lifted. We're gonna scissor the inner thighs towards one another, hug the knee in towards the chest, and spin into your twist. Deep breath in and out. How we doing? Left hand comes down. Walk onto the right foot and kick through as the right hand lifts. Now sit and squeeze up. Hips to sit bones to heel and spin up. And it's okay if you actually sit or if you just want to hover. Then take that ankle, cross it over, figure four in a side plank, and then move forward and back here, either sitting or coming to a hover. Let the left knee open from the hip, externally rotating. Then sit. Maybe your elbow crease picks up your foot and you hug that foot ankle bone towards the chest. Breath here. Remember, pigeon now to the top of the mat. Prepare yourself to lift. Send the right hand down. Swing the left foot forward. and then move through your pigeon shape you want to make, whether it's up, active, or restorative, folding, and just working on the release of that left hip and external rotation, as well as when you lift, you're gonna feel that right hip flexor and quad. And again, whatever stretches you took, from here, sweep yourself onto the left hip and then circle the right leg around. You can grab it and cross. Create space for that right sit bone to land. Sit up tall and proud. Left arm lifts, inhale. Exhale, hook and twist. Wherever you can get to, maybe the elbow hooks. It's okay if it doesn't. Walk the right fingers back. Inhale, length. Exhale, rotation. Try to find softness here. A little surrender as you work that twist. Now gaze forward, uncross, just step the foot in. So it'll help if you get a little rocking start. Just shift your hips forward and the knee can go wide. That'll give you more space as well. Shift onto the right foot, pyramid onto the left foot. And hang out here as you rotate the hips forward. Pyramid, you could try that again. From sitting, step onto the foot, walk the left foot back, pyramid pose. And again, maybe you take that chest expansion, slide the chin down the leg, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift arms, squeeze belly. Inhale and exhale, hands float down. Walk the hands forward of the foot. Now step on the right foot, left knee high up the armpit, pyramid. Turn the heel up, drop into 90-90 lunge. Pyramid, half a crow, give your armpit a tap, hug your heel to your butt. Pyramid, spin the heel up, lower onto the knee. Optional, completely optional, you could try to kick up into a little L handstand, maybe. And then from here, you're back to kneeling. Swim the hands back, pop up to standing, left knee comes with you. Ha. Gurdasana, eagle wrap, hook, maybe that double wrap, right leg over, left arm spins under. Sit, tuck pelvis, draw hips down and elbows up. Scoop in through the core. Keep the eagle wrap if you'd like. Walk the body forward, left foot back, warrior three. Release the hands and step into Utkatasana. Chair, halfway fold. This time lift up to cactus, back bend, wide feet and arch. And lift. Twist, right hand back and up, left hand back and up. Walk feet back in. Halfway fold, Utkatasana, forward fold. All right, last time through the flow. Inhale, lift, moving faster. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Let's move. Right knee spins up, twist under fallen triangle. Bend, fallen warrior. Left hand down, right knee to nose. Lizard lunge, pop that right foot forward. Left hand walks wide, horizon. Skandasana, turn. Side angle to the back. Both arms extend. Hop it in. Malasana, or walk to the middle. Shoot the hips to the back. Trikonasana to the front. Step a little wider. Can turn the gaze up. Top hand goes down, step back and twist. Twisting lunge. Right hand down, step on the left foot, kick through. Sit, cross ankle, sit. Figure four to pigeon. Spin forward, pigeon pose. The left foot's gonna sweep around, seated twist. Inhale, right arm, and rotate. Big breath in and out. Step the left foot forward. Pyramid pose. Pyramid, shift back. Now, fingertips backwards, thumbs forward. Bend the back knee, the knees touch. Push really firmly into the fingertips. Cat the back, scoop the core in. Can you take floating pyramid? Hug heel to butt here. Set it down, hands forward, half crane. Back through pyramid. And then bend the knee here, tap down. All right, optional handstand. And take a few tries if you'd like. You could try stag legs. Any shape you'd like to make. Kick that right leg through and come into boat pose. Take a breath here. All right, right knee to nose. And then extend into a V in low boat, left foot in. Right knee to nose, high V, left leg L, low boat. Right knee in, left leg up, last time, right knee in, lift, and lower. Pulse the legs apart, 4, 3, 2, 1, straight leg twist, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock yourself to standing. And if that takes a few tries, go for it. If you need to widen your stance or use your hands, go for it. Last time through the flow. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, halfway fold. Utkatasana chair. Full fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Your vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Left foot up, bend the knee, stack the hip. Swivel underneath, kick through. Fallen triangle, fallen warrior. Bend the front knee. Right hand down, spin the right heel up, left knee to nose, hips high. Lizard lunge, pop into it. Right hand walks forward, swivel, horizon stretch, spin. Spin the other way. Skandasana, step on it. Side angle pose to the back. Both arms extend. Hop it in, lower down, Malasana. Swing the hips to the right, spin to the front, Trikonasana. Right hand down, take a hop back, twisting lunge. Hug the knee in, spin open. Left hand down, step on right foot, kick left foot across. Sit and lift, and then figure 4, sit and lift. Good, sink into it. Turn forward, right hand and left knee takes you to pigeon. Take a breath. I know we're moving quickly, but we've hit the flow 3 times now, so hopefully you're familiar. Right leg spins around. Half floor to the fish. Inhale, left arm up. Twist. Come back, step on the right foot, shift, step back, pyramid pose. Fingertips backwards, thumbs forward. Bend the back knee, pick up the heel. Now press into the fingertips, round the spine, hug heel in, floating pyramid. Oh, it's tough. Send it back, hands forward, crane, left knee taps left shoulder. Protract, push down, push down. Step back, lower the knee. Kneeling position, maybe a handstand. Some practice just for fun. And if you get a hold, go for it, stay with it. If not, no judgment. Right foot down, kick the left foot through. Sit, boat pose, Navasana. Breathe. Left knee tucks to nose in high boat. Right leg swings in low boat. L. Left knee high. Right leg. It's okay to rock into it. Left knee tucks. Right leg L. Left knee tuck. Lift high. Right leg forward L. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg crisscross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock, stay in boat. Breathe. Rock, hit your boat. Slowly extend the legs forward. 3, 2, 1. Flex, forward fold. Big breath in and out. Feel free to hit any stretches you'd like. I'm gonna play with a quick arm balance of elephant trunk to 8 angle. Feel free to do something else if that's not in your practice. Any stretches, flowing, or inversions. Let's take the right foot and start to hug it in and out. Let's take a bind. Hug the knee in, send the foot forward, and then pull the knee to the outside of the ribs, under the armpit if you can. You can rock it a little bit. Keep the left hand connected to the right. Right hand is gonna thread under, and you can grab the ankle and really pull that foot over the shoulder. You gotta use your adductors, your inner thighs, to keep the connection. When you let go, you're still really squeezing the knee through the inner thighs to keep the hook. Lean forward, lift your butt. Possibly lift the left foot off. Maybe that worked for you. Blocks are helpful as well. So you could try from here to cross ankle, or sit back down. Cross the bottom ankle over the top. Bottom ankle over the top, or really whatever feels good. Keep hugging that knee on. Now rock forward, chaturanga elbows in, shoulders forward, counter the balance. So 8 angle pose, sit and release. Shake out those wrists, counter stretch them, forward fold, release. Feel free to pause and play. Otherwise, steer up on the left. Bend, straighten, lower, lift. Hug that knee in and maybe far behind. You can rock laterally. Keep the right hand connected to the left foot. Slide the left arm under, and then pick up the ankle and really wrap it on like a backpack. Hand outside shoulder, hug the knee in like you mean it. Rock forward, both hands down, rock forward. Maybe pick up the right foot, it's okay if it doesn't happen. From here, bottom ankle crosses, top, spin the shoulders down, hug elbows in like chaturanga. And you can find your 8 angle, squeezing the legs together, heart and gaze forward, hips back, and release. Counter stretch on those wrists. Awesome job today. All right, forward fold. Taking an inhale, release back onto your mat. Slowly for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk the knees in and wash them from side to side. So, since I'm trying to keep this class short today, I'm not going to do much more. If you want to pause, work on some bridge, wheel, or inversions, please do. This is your practice. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, powerful. Think of all the hard and fun things you did on your mat today. Take those legs and arms up and then just float, crossing. Think of a waterfall, circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Let that blood flow reverse, blink the fingers, shake them out. Shake, and one more big squeeze. And your Shavasana. Maybe your knees knock in, hands out wide, or extend those legs any shape that you feel like you can give yourself the most nourishing and cleansing and calming space for your body, for your breath, to come into its most natural state. Wherever you feel like you can surrender and let go, and then stay a while. Give your body time to restore and repair. If you feel that tingly energy that I'm feeling right now, give your body some love and gratitude. And then I'm going to leave you here today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please let me know how the class went. I love hearing from you. Namaste.